Being a senior during COVID has definitely been a trying experience. I've definitely had better days. I've definitely had not so great days. But I feel like as of right now, how I feel is people keep telling you, like, you just got to get through it. You just got to push through. But right now I'm tired of just getting through it. When will the getting through it part end, you know? I feel like that's the biggest thing I'm feeling right now. I don't feel like my senior year is going to be ending in about 3 months. I feel like it should be a chapter, or should feel like a chapter of my life is ending or closing, or I've finally gotten through high school, but it hasn't felt like that at all. Honestly, sometimes I still feel like a junior, just going through my day, just with some senioritis and less motivation. I mean, there's obviously more, but that about sums it up for my senior year during COVID.
Being a senior during COVID-19 has definitely sucked, and I'm definitely sad for missing out on a lot of the things that a normal senior would get to do. But I have learned to look at it on the bright side and appreciate the relationships I have with people and the time I get to spend with them. And I definitely still appreciate how much everyone has tried to make this a somewhat normal year.
So as a senior during COVID, I found that it's been difficult, because we haven't had like a sense of normalcy. But on another note, I found that it's been humbling, just coming from the state that, I feel like as a society and as a school, we took so many things for granted, over the last few years, like things like Wish Week and being able to go to sports events like basketball games and football games. So I think that for all of us, COVID is going to make an impact and change us to not take as many things for granted like we have in the past. And I'm thankful for that. I'm also upset about many of the sports not being able to go to the games, but I think overall it's going to lead to a better experience and we're going to be more thankful because of it.
Is this year at all what I expected my senior year to be? No. I know for a fact that my underclassmen years and even my junior year, I put a lot of expectations on my senior year because I would cut out a lot of fun, a lot of non-essential things, and focus on my academics a lot. And I don't regret that because I do value my academics, but I was not living in the moment because I was living on the hope that my senior year would be this culmination of fun, time with friends, relaxation, senior events, school events, all that stuff. But obviously none of that happened this year because of COVID. And I could sit and mope about it because I do miss those things and it would have been fun to have all those events. But I also learned something about myself that needed to be fixed, especially going to college or whatever next step in life. I was not living in the moment enough, and I did not say thank you enough to the people that I do really appreciate. And now that I miss people so much, I realize that I should start doing that, and I will start doing that. And as much as this year sucks, I'm glad I learned that.
Hey, I'm Harrison, and being a senior during COVID was especially hard. The class last year lost everything after Wish Week, and they had it pretty hard. And then this year we've lost pretty much everything. I know a lot of people have lost family members, and I'm really grateful not to have had that. But for me personally, I lost track season last year and part of cross country this year. So I think it's definitely been different. But I think it's helped me to appreciate the smaller things in life and to appreciate everything I have and to be grateful for all the blessings I have every day. I know pretty much every one of us in the senior class has been disappointed by this year not being normal, but I'm really proud of how we all stepped up and made it the best we could and kept each other safe. So ultimately, as I look back on COVID, I feel grateful and I'm ready for things to get back to normal.